Not on the list of speeches, so I wasn't expecting to do this, so I apologize. You guys have to listen to a guy with ADD that has drank too much alcohol in the last 40 years, but I'll try to make this quick. To the Bennett side, if you were invited, you mean the world to us, and none of you guys had a short trip to get here, so it means the world to Michelle and I that you made the effort, and thank you so much. Yeah. And I apologize in advance to the Wisconsinites because them boys want to be after it. Tim, Kelly, Allie, Zip, and the rest of the Fears and the Glomics. I'm almost speechless on what I think about you guys. I couldn't imagine another family that I want Liv to marry, and you guys are freaking amazing. Thank you. When we first met, Tim and Kelly was at a wrestling tournament. Big freaking shock. And for those of you that don't know the Bennett side, I'm probably more, Bryce and I are more borderline crazy about wrestling than the Fears and the Delongs. So it's just, I don't think Austin could meet a girl that watched more wrestling matches in her life than Liv. Yeah, her brother was a freaking stud, so I live like this, everybody sucks. So it's hard. But we got home from that weekend, and Bryce was like, how was it? I'm like, Austin's parents are, they're like how you'd expect them. Awesome. I said, but you gotta meet the uncles. I'm like, them boys ain't right. but like, are not kind of right. Because you spend enough time with Bryce and I, and people are like, them dudes ain't right. So it was like a match made in heaven. And the best part of the weekend was hanging out with Chris and Kurt, because I finally found two people that cursed as much or more than I knew. Austin and I have a really cool relationship. Probably a little too cool. I know there's moments in Michelle and Liv's life that are like, where are those two idiots? What are those two idiots doing? And when are those two idiots coming home? But I couldn't be luckier. Pull old Joe Biden up here. His ass in the debate, though. I know. We could be lucky to have Austin just a lucky man to have him in your life.
Yes!
Liv, there might be, we don't have cottonwoods much in Wisconsin, so there might be some pollen getting my eyes right now. Liv lost her grandma Judy, my mom, in November. And anybody here that knows her is probably smiling right now because she was something else. One of a kind, passionate, emotional, little borderline batshit crazy. She was awesome. And I drove her nuts. Shocking, I know. But we'd have a lot of long conversations on the phone, and the thing that bothered her the most, she always said I was unemotional. I lacked emotion. And like I said, my mom was like crazy emotional. But in a lot of my life I do, but in one life it was a facade. There was a false front there because I'm freaking crazy about Liv. I think Liv and her mom are the two greatest things the Lord's ever created. As Michelle is my witness over there, every night when I come home from work, and there was just a 5-year period post-COVID that ended, that Michelle and I shared a vehicle, I told you guys I ain't right. So Michelle dropped me off, picked me up every day, and she'd be sitting in my office, and I'd end my day, and I'd walk in. Like I said, as Michelle's my witness, first thing I said, how's Liv? Is Liv good? And Michelle, yeah, Liv's great. Liv's good. And the rest of my day, I don't give a shit. So Austin, I'm like the easiest father-in-law in the history of the world. If Liv's good, I'm fucking good. Liv, like I said, I'm a little Biden-esque up here, so I might mess this up. In closing, I'm going to paraphrase, I think, if I can remember it, one of my favorite songs. The years are going to go flying by, and whenever you think of me, you should smile, because it's been the absolute pleasure of my life to be your dad. All right, ready for glasses? I want to toast to a few of my favorite things. Big Bucks, the Mighty Bison, Busch Light, and most importantly, live in Austin.